Hey guys, welcome back to Broken Bricks. I am currently on holiday in Australia, so apologies if you can hear any birds screeching in the background. They are quite loud in the morning. Yeah, I've just woken up and the final two August 1st sets have been put on the LEGO website, so we're just going to take a look at all the August 1st sets. I will give you my very important thoughts on them. We'll skip over the advent calendar because I think that's September 1st set anyway, so it doesn't count. Um, Alright, yeah, we're going to go price lowest to highest, starting with the 327th Battle Pack. And it's quite unfortunate that going by price lowest to highest, the first one starts at 35. Where are my cheap sets? I guess we had those with the June wave. I love the 327th. I always play those skins in Battlefront 2, so I've been really excited for this set. It's just £35. We're in a day and age where it's £35 for a battle pack. Why? How? Well, it is like a super battle pack because you get the extra 3 battle droids. But yeah, no, this is not worth £35 at all. I'm going to wait for this to go down to 25. That is the most that I will pay because that is the same price as the clones versus droids from last year. So unless LEGO was telling me that inflation means it's gone up £10 in a year, then yeah, I'm not paying 35 for this. No, thank you. As much as I would like to get this day one because I love the 327th. Yeah, it's not happening. So yeah, we have our 4 327th clones. They're all identical apart from this one with the rangefinder, which I did not know that we were getting that, so that's really good. And I imagine it would come with the spare one as well. The pauldrons look really nice. The plastic molded ones, much better than the one that we got with the ARC Trooper 5s last year. And yeah, then we have the 3 battle droids, super battle droids, sorry. Yeah, it's nice to get them, because we do kind of get a lot of just B1s, and it was only last year that they brought those back, so yeah, I'm happy to get more of those. The Dwarf Spider Droid is probably the best one that they've done. They stopped using like the telephone piece for the eyes and that weird little ball joint piece. Yeah, this looks much better. And then we have the ATRT, which is, of course, oversized compared to what it should be, but that's normal. But I think this is probably the smallest one that we've gotten, apart from that accurately sized one from the previous turbo tank, because we got these, yeah, the joints at the bottom here are 1x2s instead of 1x4s, so it's definitely shorter. And especially in the front, it looks a lot shorter as well. It does look really weird though with the tile shooter on the front, but it's a battle pack. I'm not too fussed about the builds. Yeah, we seem to have lost the Felucia terrain build. Rest in peace. That totally would have made the set worth the full price. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, overall, if this was just 25, I'd be fine with it. I really love the 327th minifigures as they look really good with the yellow. And wait for a sale on this one. £35 for a battle pack. No, thank you. What do we have next? We have the Force Burner Snowspeeder. I've not watched Rebuild the Galaxy, and this is from like season 2, I think, which is coming out later this year. Not sure why it's called a Snowspeeder. This is pretty clearly like a fire speeder. But this, so yeah, I'm not really interested in this in particular, but I am interested in this new cockpit piece because the ones that we've been having on the snow speeders since like the start, like with Star Wars, is just not the right shape at all. They just like reused the older X-wing one, so that's how we get snow speeder. It's gonna look a lot better than the previous ones. I have no idea who these characters are. Especially not this one. I think the Duros is a new one with his chained lightsabers. Very interesting. I'm mostly just excited to get this guy because he looks like a cool like background alien that you could have in a mock or something. Wow, it's really spacious inside actually. Yeah, the canopy piece is 6 studs wide. It's always been 4, I think. Is it 6 studs? I'm not sure now. Oh no, it is 4 studs. Oh, I see. Right, okay, so yeah, okay. It is 4 studs, apologies. Yeah, you do get a stap as well, which is a different design to the MTT for some reason. And then this little speeder that can detach from the back of the not snow speeder. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting this just because it's not particularly interesting to me. I will probably bricklink this minifigure at some point. But yeah, it's just not for me. Right, let's Django Fett's Totally Not Slave 1. This is kind of like the 2021 version, except obviously it's Django's instead of Boba's. Not sure why some people have been complaining about that, because what did you expect? I mean, it's not even like identical to the old one, obviously. It's been 4 years since that one came out, so it's not going to be the exact same. That set was really good, so I'm happy to see that they've brought out a new one, especially with the Llama Su minifigure. That is going to be the main reason to get this set for a lot of people. Yeah, Django doesn't have arm printing like in the UCS, but for me personally, I do want to get the UCS Django Slave 1, so I will probably pass on this and just buy the Llama Su minifigure separately. But for what it is, it looks very nice. You can drop the seismic charges out the back. I have no idea if you could fit Boba inside it as well. I think people were saying that you can, but I just don't see where the space would be for that. Okay, so you can load the seismic charges in through here and then drop them out the bottom. That's pretty cool. We've got this little speeder thing here, which doubles as a display stand, so that's very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think for what it is, people complain about the price, but I think I did like a quick inflation check, and the previous one with inflation comes out to like 56. So essentially you're paying £4 for Llama Su, which is like normal, that's perfectly fine. So if you got a problem at the price of this one, I hope you were complaining back in 2021 that the last one was too expensive, because I never thought it was. I thought 45 for that one was fair. So with inflation and the extra minifigure for this one, I think 60 is it's fine, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's a really solid model, and yeah, the Llama Su minifigure is most welcome. What's it? Oh, the V19. I've been very excited about this one. So this is from like early Clone Wars, based on the Ventress and Kenobi minifigures, which is quite nice to get. It's really giving me 2003 Clone Wars vibes. Obviously, it's not based on that. I don't know. Maybe just like the yellow cockpit. It just really feels like the 2D animated Clone Wars. Anyway, yeah, there's no mechanism for folding down the wings so that they all go down together, which I think is fine. Because you think about, like, I don't know, like one of the Imperial shuttles, you have to fold down the wings manually, so yeah, I don't particularly have a problem with that. And this is one where I don't really think it's a problem that's been downsized. But then again, I have no concept of how big a V19 is, because this looks right to me. This size compared to the pilot, but I am aware that the last one was significantly larger, and yeah, it also had the mechanism for the wings, but I think this looks perfectly fine. This General Kenobi minifigure is absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's when I was making my Battlefront 2 video a few weeks ago now, I was thinking maybe I should buy the old Obi-Wan with his armor and then just like stick one of the newer heads on it. But then they come out with this one. It's got the arm printing with the Jedi logo, and it looks perfect. And he's smiling. I think the last Obi-Wan that we got either had like a serious face or an even more serious face. So it's nice that he's smiling. Phase 1 Clone Pilot is the first time that we're getting it without the fin on the back of the helmet. So yeah, this is a new helmet piece, and that looks really good. Again, the printing on the yellow, it just feels like 2003 Clone Wars. I don't know why. Yeah, hopefully this won't be too expensive on like the aftermarket, because I would like to get a few of these maybe. And Ventress looks really nice. It's first time we're getting Ventress in 10 years as well. But yeah, she looks really good. They brought back the curved lightsaber handles, so that is very nice. People are going to complain about the pupils or whatever, but I'm just personally not bothered at all. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. The price, at first I was thinking £60 is kind of alright, but like just looking at the size of it, and then you think this is the same price as the Arc 170. This looks a lot smaller than the Arc 170, so let's have a look at the video. Yeah, this should probably be cheaper than the Arc 170. If they brought it down to 50, I think that'd be good. But it's the usual discounted price is what the full price should be at this point with LEGO Star Wars. These summer sets are so overpriced, it's very disturbing. But then we have one that I don't think is too overpriced, K2SO. We got pictures of this one quite a while ago now. I think it's when Andor Season 2 was coming out. And I absolutely love this. Maybe apart from the head, I think the eyes look a bit strange being the Technic pins. I think that probably should have been just by like 1x1 round tiles. But the rest of it, I mean, the proportions look really good. The yellow highlights there look really nice. It just looks like a really solid build. And then obviously we get our K2SO minifigures, so hopefully these are going to come down in price even more. So if anyone wants to get like a few KX droids, you know, either for making the Gorman Massacre or like something from Jedi Fallen Order, that'd be really good. Next we have the Separatist MTT, and I think I saw like a comparison earlier today. This is pretty much the exact same size as the 2014 one, but it's the first time that we're getting the blue and grey one instead of the brown one, so this is really nice. It's a nice change to get the different colours. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's small, but it's the same size as the last one, so it's technically not a victim of the recent downsizing. But I think this looks really good. £140 good? No, maybe like 110, maybe 120. But yeah, at the absolute best, this is £20 overpriced. So, you know, vote with your wallets, wait for a sale and all that. But ignoring the price, this looks really good. It looks really clean. All the colours look really nice, especially that printed dish piece on the front. I'm not too sure how the mechanism for the battle droids is going to work. It looks like it can't just go straight back in. It's going to have to like move up. So when it's deployed, it moves out and then down. So I'll be interested to see how that works. Only 6 battle droids fitting in it. Not a surprise there. Let's see if there's yeah, we got the pictures here of how it opens up. So it's looking like some storage space in the back. Oh yeah, the whole the back and the top of it can fold down. So that's going to be pretty easy access. I have no idea what these pieces are. Those are not regular wheels, they look like bowls. Interesting. I can't see where the sort of trigger for the deploying the droids would be. So that's probably pretty well hidden, so well done LEGO. Minifigures. Ayla Secura, very nice. Saves me from... Yeah, I was thinking about buying the old one, but now I don't have to, so that works out very nicely. Commander Bly looks really good. With the macro binoculars. And yeah, it's really nice to get him. Pilot battle droid, 6 regular battle droids, and finally the return of commando droids. It's been way too long. These are in pearl dark grey instead of dark brown, which if you look at pictures of them, I think it's one of those ones where LEGO doesn't quite make the right colour, but out of the two, I think honestly the pearl dark grey looks closer to what they should be. But yeah, I'm super happy that we're getting these again. I love playing them in Battlefront 2. Um, what else? Is that it there? Is that... Do you turn that and then the droids come out? That piece there looks quite suspicious. Yeah, the top can come off as well. That's where the pilot hangs out. And this is the first time we've gotten like the red kind of eyes up here, like similar to the vulture droids. I'll have a look at the back of the box. Yeah, so this will pair like super nicely with the 327th battle pack. But yeah, 140. This is not day one for me. 120 is the absolute max I would go on this. And even that feels like too much. But yeah, I mean, ignoring the price, this is really good. The model looks really good. The minifigures are all excellent. You might not be a fan of the size of it, but for the size, it's really good. So there we go. Oh dear, the Republic Juggernaut. This one has been making so many people not too happy. 140 for this one. How about no? How about no, Lego? How about no? 100 absolute max? This is like the same size as the 2016 one. It's probably a tad smaller. Right, we'll talk about the price tag after. It looks really clean. I really like how they've done the blue for the windshield at the front, and it's got like sand blue in it as well, which I think is really nice. It breaks up the grey colour scheme. Yeah, we've got the sand blue here. Key Adimundi. No idea how... I mean, I imagine it's going to look pretty much the same as the 2018 one, which I have. So, yeah, I mean, if you don't have that, then that one's perfectly fine. First time getting Commander Bakara. He looks like he's doing like hamster cheeks. He looks like he's puffing his cheeks up because his the grill piece for his mouth just cuts off. It doesn't go to a point, so it just looks silly. He's a goofy little guy. But yeah, no, he's not too bad. He's not too bad. And I mean, it's nice to get him. Galactic Marines. 20 years we've been waiting to get these. It always seemed like the easiest thing in the world because these are just snowtroopers but with red. But yeah, they have made an entirely new piece for these. And I mean, yeah, apart from like the waistcoats, what more could you want? They look really, really good with the red and the white. Hopefully these come out in a battle pack because, especially with this set being so overpriced, these are probably going to go for like £20 each on the aftermarket. So yeah, hopefully a battle pack. That'll be very nice. Next year maybe, and 3 battle droids. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, all the sides can open up. Maybe not all of them. Not sure about the ones in the front actually. The top can open up as well. That's very good. This command post here looks stupid with how tiny it is. I mean, it does look like a decent amount of space inside, actually. Looks like 8 studs across, and they do have lots of storage there for blasters, and like the benches on the side. Yeah, this is the cockpit at the front. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not sure if this one at the back here opens up at all. Yeah, because that's the main section. Yeah, I mean, it's got a windshield there, so surely there's space inside to put a minifigure, but I can't see any pictures for that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can put a minifigure in the back there. Very good. I mean, yeah, for what it is, I mean, it looks pretty decent. It's tiny, especially for something called a Juggernaut. You know, you think it would be bigger, but yeah, 140 is absolutely insane. I normally don't really care about price per piece, but we knew this was going to be 813 pieces for a while, and I was just like, there's no way. There's no way they could pull off 813 pieces and make it worth a price. Yeah, this is just going to be remembered as like one of the most overpriced sets of all time. God, remember when the General Grievous' Starfighter felt overpriced back in 2020? Now it looks pretty good now. God. Right, so that's all the main sets, and then the only one that's not on the website is it's on Smith's Toys. So we'll just look at it on here. It's the UCS ATST. This is the one set that we didn't have leaked pictures for. We just got like the official images straight up. I mean, we knew it was coming out and everything, but we haven't seen it apart from these images. It looks really nice on the box there with the green in the background from looking like it's on Endor. Yeah, I absolutely love this. I think it looks really good. All the angles look really nice. The way the eyes / windows open up. Let's have a look at the other images. Yeah, it looks really good for the side. It looks very yeah, it looks like it's got like a lot of volume to it. So is it? Yeah, it's 180. Which, yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not sure if there's any measurements. I'm curious how tall it is. 37 centimeters. That's yeah, that's pretty tall. 180 ST driver. Like, come on, there's 2 seats inside it, isn't there? I mean, I know it's not supposed to go with minifigures because it's like way bigger than minifigure scale, but come on, there's 2 seats. Why are you not giving us 2 pilots? Come on. I mean, he does have arm printing, doesn't he? Oh, you can't see it. There's not enough pixels. Yeah, he's got like the Imperial logo on his arms. Yeah, these bits can open and close. Don't know why you would ever want to close them, but you know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the execution on this is absolutely perfect. Obviously, looks way better than the old one, whatever year that came out. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. All the building techniques look really good. It looks really solid. It looks like, you know, it's not like going to fall over or anything. Maybe the legs actually look a little bit too wide. But, you know, if the legs have to be too wide to make it so it actually stands up, then, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I think this looks really good. I'll definitely be getting this. 180 is not too bad for full price, but, you know, it's still a lot of money, so I would like it to go down. So, yeah, in conclusion, let's go back to the main page. In conclusion, Advent Calendar, we didn't talk about that. 3/27th, amazing set, £10 too overpriced. Force Burner Snowspeeder, decent set, I just do not care about the source material particularly. Jango Fett Starship, decent. V19 Torrent, very good. Maybe a tiny bit overpriced, but very good. K2SO is probably the most inoffensive one here. I think 80 for this is fair price, and it's exactly what you would want out of this set. MTT, really good execution for the size. We would want this to be bigger and fit like, you know, 12 battle droids, but for the size, perfect execution. Maybe like £20 overpriced at minimum. Yeah, the most it should have been is 120, 140 is not particularly nice. And then the biggest clown of all in terms of price, the Juggernaut, 140, no. But the set itself is, yeah, it's just small. But the minifigures are really good. But yeah, 140, no. 100 absolute max is what I would pay for this. So hopefully it goes on sale a lot, because hopefully it sells really poorly just because it's so overpriced. And finally, UCS ATST, pretty perfect, I think. Not too overpriced at all. And yeah, it's exactly what you would want it to be, apart from only having 1 driver for a vehicle that's supposed to have 2. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on all the August 1st sets. So, aside from the Force Burner Snowspeeder, I would like to get all of them. It's just I can't see myself getting any day one apart from probably K2SO and the V19. The V19 is a little bit too overpriced, but I really, really like it. Yeah, the rest of them, Jango Fett Starship, don't need it with the UCS one. Just get Lamsu, and then the rest of them, way too expensive / overpriced. So yeah, a bit of a different video today. Yeah, this is not. I mean, today's Thursday, so this is not counting as one of my regular uploads. It's just a little bonus video. So I could talk about my thoughts, and hopefully you found them interesting. So yeah, that's it from me for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.